When I call you up, your line's engaged. I have had enough. So at your age, we have lost the time that was so hard to find. And I will lose my mind if you won't see me. You won't see me. I don't know why you should want to hide. I can't get through my hands tied. I want to stay. I don't have much to say, but I can turn away. You won't see me. You won't see me. Time after time, you refuse to listen. I wouldn't mind if you were racing. Feel the tears every time I lost you. Yes, it seems so long. We're moving down. I just can't go on. If you won't see me, you won't see me. I wouldn't mind if I knew I was missing the days I knew. Since I lost you, years, yes it seems so long. Yes it seems so long. Go on. If you don't see me, you won't see me.
Please forgive that technical difficulty of a moment ago and put your hands together because it's Thursday night at Kismet Improv. Heck yeah! Welcome to the stage, your host for the evening,
Live theater on a 90-degree day in downtown Kentucky. It's the best! We're going to have 3 great acts for you tonight. No intermissions, so get right on it, stay right through it, enjoy the whole ride. Before I tell you more about them, let me get these mechanics out of the way. If you play, you have to go to the bathroom. You got that door over there, you have to take left, there's 2 doors over there. Use whichever one is appropriate for you, or whichever one you're feeling today. In the case of some kind of emergency, that door is still there. And there's another one over there, it says exit over the top. You'll see it happen soon. And finally, there's a bar! Food and beverages anytime throughout the night. Also, the bathroom anytime throughout the night. I think that's all those things I need to get to. So, who here has never been to an improv show? Couple. Okay. So you guys may have heard how improv works, right? Let's just go over the fundamentals again. I'm going to count to 3. And when I do, if everyone can yell out their favorite breakfast item, that would be swell. 1, 2, 3. And muffins. I got it. They sound delicious. Now I'm not going to count this time. You're just going to yell it after I say the last thing, okay? What was the name of your first pet? Theo. Theo? Sounds like a great dog name. I love it. All right. I think we're all set. Our duo is ready. So we have 3 acts tonight. First up, we have the Sunshine Duo. Then we have Playtime. And finally, the Capper. Sudden Theater is going to go with a little play made up on the spot for all of you. Yeah. So first up, as I mentioned, we have the reigning Duo Fest champions of the Kismet Sunshine Duo.
I'm Chrissy. I'm Andy. And we are going to tell a little story for all of you today. Ooh, so now, who here likes stories? Yeah! Great, and no one clapped. This would go very poorly. So let's see, we're going to tell a story today, and I think it's going to be a happy story. So what is maybe like a really happy place that this story should be set in?
Aquarium.
Aquarium. Ooh, aquarium. Yes, an aquarium. aquarium. Okay, and we have a character that has a really nice name. What's a nice name that you know of?
Feeling.
Gertrude.
Chocolate. I heard Houdini.
Oh, nothing's this aquarium like Houdini. Yes.
And let's get one more thing for our story. Houdini has a burning desire in his heart to do what?
Very understand. Yes.
Kiss a seal.
Escape and kiss a seal. He's a man of dual goals. Excellent. Okay, thank you. And at some point, if we need any help, we may ask for more suggestions. But until then, sit back and enjoy the story. Once upon a time, there was a town named Aquarium. Because this entire town was underwater. Some people said that it was like a modern Atlantis in some ways, because stretched out across the town, there were giant castles and fortresses and all kinds of places. Some say, is that where SpongeBob came? No, 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 that is not where it was. This town of Aquarium, well, let me tell you something. It not only held an aquatic town underwater, but it also held all the animals, each one in their own home. Yes, each animal had their own individual home. There were polar bears that lived in igloos. There were flounders that lived in spaceships, because the homes didn't have to make sense, because they just had to be something the animals enjoyed. We all know that. Remember the pineapple under the sea. So as we go through this town, the main character of our story is, of course, some call him Houdini, but we know his full name. Houdini Jeremiah Philippius.
Yeah.
The first. Yes, Houdini was not like anyone else in town, because he was human. Yes, this entire town was full of creatures and animals and polar bears, because everyone knows that polar bears also live underwater. So Houdini the first, you see, he wound up in this town one day when he was just a young boy. He went to bed one night, but when he awoke, he was no longer in his bed above the ground. He was somehow transported to the town of Aquarium. His parents had struggled finding affordable housing, and yet in the aquarium town, it was all right. So in this town, he had a little bubble helmet and went through and started to notice all the little unique traits of aquarium. As he walked around the aquarium, he saw that all of the windows there were made of glass, and all of the rocks were the color of green and purple. The interesting thing about the town is there were these pack of seahorses, and these seahorses would make noises no one had ever heard before. It was the that frightened him just so much, and yet the curiosity started to build. He's like, has anyone in Aquarium ridden a horse? Yes. He wondered, could I be the first person in this town to actually ride a seahorse? And then he thought an even bigger thought. And that thought was so huge, he needed another minute to think about it. He sat there thinking, the thought that was just right there at the tip of his tongue. He's like, I remember when I was on land with all the other people, I used to watch a show called Yellowstone. Yes, Yellowstone was such chaps included. He was going to mount that seahorse as he did. And because the one passion in his life was a very lonely underwater Houdini, just wanted one simple kiss. He wanted to kiss a seahorse? Heck no! in the small subtitles down below, it said, on this seahorse, he might be able to find the passion, the seal that was in his heart. He saw that seal, his third week in the town of Houdini, off in the distance. So beautiful. Yes, because he'd always been attracted to seals. In fact, when he was younger, he saw a pile of sludge that was gray and kind of resembled a seal, and he thought, ooh, that looks very attractive. Who wouldn't think such a thought? You know, and so with that, he's like, oh my gosh,
I saw the sludge, now I see the seal with the beautiful whiskers, glistening as the sun came down through the ocean water.
Because you have to remember that Houdini was very lonely here. We've already established that he was the only human, even though his parents bought a house there. They then apparently left because he was still the only human there.
So the only thing that he could want to look at was a seal. And this seal was not like any other seal. It had a unique call.
And that was the most beautiful thing that Houdini had ever heard. He approached the seal and he said, "Please, make that noise again." He said, "The first time you rolled your tongue a little bit." He said, "The first time you rolled your tongue, not your hips, but I enjoyed it." So I'm gonna let it slide. Please, I must know what your name is.
My name is Roberta. Why do you find such fondness as you glance at me?
Yes, well, first, let me get off my seahorse and tell you about where I come from. You see, I come from a place far away, made of land. And here, we are in the ocean, in the beautiful town of Aquarium. And, well, I must say it's very lonely here, Roberta.
It's true. It's true. You're different. You're not like any of us. It's interesting. I'm somewhat attracted to you with those 2 feet things that are over there. I've seen them before on the surface, but now you're in front of me. My mother told me never, ever, ever go to a 2-footed creature.
Wow. And as Roberta said that, her mind went back in time to the words of her mother when she was just a young seal pup.
Don't go with the people that kick on 2 feet.
I can make that noise and scare them away.
No, Mother. No.
Wait, now I'm the mother.
Yes. Yes. It's confusing with the bubbles.
It's very confusing because it gets confusing underwater. Sometimes you can't hear because even though you have gills, you don't have ears that listen.
Back to Houdini. Houdini was like, no, this is me. But as Houdini was starting to go to Roberta, because his true love was so close but so far away, he was unable to swim. He had left his seahorse.
Oh my goodness. He'd left his seahorse. His seahorse had ventured away, and now he had no way to reach Roberta. Oh, so he thought, well, I have a big brain. I come up with many ideas, and he had the best idea ever.
He's like, if I just nod a little bit to the sound that my mother and father used to sing to me. You know that song.
Nodding to make an idea. Nodding to make an idea. Nodding to make an idea.
And as the song was going through his head, he kept hearing it. Yes, the nodding. He was moving through the water, not like anything that you had ever seen before. So effortlessly, around and around and around. In the bubbles, he was more majestic than any other sea creature out there.
And as Roberta watched the bubbles and watched his nodding and watched his intensity, she suddenly said,
Dad, look at you! Phenomenal!
Suddenly, the cigarette she was smoking engulfed the entire area in flames. Oh my goodness, now there was danger. He was so close to reaching her, but now there was a fire encircling her.
How is that possible? We don't know, but we don't need to think about that. She was in dire straits. Oh my gosh, the smell of seal flesh was burning from the thing. What was Houdini going to do?
What was he going to do? He was going to put out the fire with air. Because things had to work backwards in this village, in this town. So he realized, oh, well, the only thing I know that's full of air is my lungs. And he took a very deep breath.
As he was breathing, Roberta was gasping. She's like, oh no, I don't think I'll make it. Oh, this will be the end, and I have yet to mate in the town of Aquarium.
But suddenly, the fire disappeared. Houdini had done it. The air had escaped his lungs and put out the fire and protected his dear Roberta.
Never had Roberta felt so emboldened and just grateful for the actions of Houdini. At that point, she made the most amazing gesture ever. Yes, because everyone in the town of Aquarius dances as though they are on America's Got Talent.
Yes. Now, many days passed and they continued their love affair, and they realized that the town of Aquarius was just too small for the big hopes and dreams that they had.
No, at that point in time, they were going to take it and they were going further. They were going to go to the biggest place that everyone seeks to go in the ocean.
They were going to go to
Why?
Hawaii. Yes, because everyone in the ocean knows that Hawaii is an island, and an island has land.
And that's just not it. They have land that comes from volcanoes. Volcanoes are such that they erupt from the bottom of the earth and penetrate to the top. And that molten lava oozes into the ocean and creates a feeling that can only be described as
Danger.
Danger. It's like hot pellets, but it feels so much better. Danger is like hot shirts, but it feels nothing's worse than hot shirts. It was here where Roberta and Houdini decided that hot shirts were going to create a family, and they would settle on the side.
Yes, because the shirts were so hot, the pants were so hot, the shoes were so hot. Everything was so hot that they just had to procreate.
The only problem was as they were procreating, Roberta's right fin got slightly burned by the lava. Would Houdini still accept her in her mutated state?
Well, of course he would, because she was still the same seal that he had fallen in love with in the town of Aquarium. So he said, of course I'll be with you. And maybe we could just take a coconut and put it there, and it'll be good as new.
There's no better swimming than with a coconut on one side and a flipper on the other.
So Houdini approached a local Hawaiian tradesman and said, may I please have a coconut for my beautiful seal bride? And the townsman said,
why, yes, if you do one thing for me first. Ride a seahorse. I've never seen a human with a nut cap like you have on riding a seahorse.
And Houdini said, well, I'm known for my nut caps. Of course I'll do that for you.
Giddy up, Houdini went, and on the seahorse, because we all know he was a proficient rider. He not only rid across Oahu, but the Big Island, Waikiki, every other one that I've ever met in my life. And he did it in such a fashion. It was a rodeo of epic proportions.
Epic proportions, so epic that everyone in Hawaii and all of the islands in Waikiki, Maui, Big Maui, yes, big Maui had the biggest population, and they all came out and they said, is that a man riding a seahorse? Married to a seal?
From that point on, Hawaii has never experienced tourism such as this now. It is only because of the love these two beautiful individuals brought together that Hawaii is thriving today. With that, we'll just end with the song they sang at their wedding.
Is it a duet?
It is.
It is a duet.
Yes.
Every day in
Yum is better than the last, and every day in Hawaii makes our love last.
What's going, Sunshine Duo? I like it when shows make me put new things on my bucket list, like riding a seahorse. So, that looked like fun to you. We have classes here at Kismet Improv. You can find out about that by going to kismetimprov.com or Kismet Improv RI on the Instagram, I believe?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. If we don't have any classes registered for right now, those will come in the fall. But if you really want to do this right away, next Thursday we have a practice group right behind this wall at 6:30. You can go there and then come to next Thursday, Friday show 8. It works together, right, Deb?
Yes.
Perfect combination.
Perfect.
All right, that out of the way. Now we have our second act. It's playtime. Playtime players ready? Yeah. They are. Playtime. Hello, we are Playtime. What we're going to do is one of us is going to be reading from a play. The other person is going to be doing improv against that. Each of us will have a turn. So to choose a play, anyone want to pick a play for me? Yes. Waiting for Godot, an old classic. Okay, would you like me to be Pazzo or Estragon?
Estragon.
Estragon, okay.
Excellent. I'm gonna do a poll for mine. I have The Perfect Idiot, a farce in 3 acts. Ooh, I have Come Out of the Closet, a 3-act mystery comedy. And I have Clue. So let's see. Closet? Come out of the closet. Okay. Come out of the closet. Thank you. Oh, and who should I be? I don't know anything about this show. Let's see. We've got Mrs. Malone, Hilda, or Irene?
Hilda.
Irene. I heard some Hildas. Okay, I'll be Hilda.
All right, and out of these 4, which should I read? American Buffalo. Oh, that's some Mannix. And should I read for Don or Teach? Teach. All right, we got it.
I asked you a question.
I heard you. I just don't know why you're not listening to my answers.
Did you reply?
Adam, are you feeling okay?
It's a carrot.
It's a very, very sharp carrot. I don't know why you've been filing these. Adam, I'm worried about you.
I've forgotten. That's what annoys me. But I'll never forget this. Ah, yes. Now I remember.
Please. You have enough vitamin A. You can see. I mean, in the dark with perfect accuracy, and it's getting kind of creepy.
We're not tied?
No, Adam, I'm always gonna beat it for you. Don't worry about me leaving you.
I'm asking you if we're tied.
No, the officiant wasn't actually legally allowed to marry us, and I'm sorry I've been keeping that secret. We are not technically legally married.
Tied.
Yeah, tied. We're not tied.
To your man.
You're still my man. It doesn't matter if we're tied or not.
His name is Godot?
You know God? I knew it! I met him every night in complete darkness, eating so many carrots.
Fancy that! Funny. The more you eat, the worse it gets.
Yeah, the more you're noticing my terrible infidelity. And I really am sorry. It's not sexual or romantic. I just need someone who can, have a normal conversation.
In other words?
Yeah, like someone who's not just always eating sharp carrots and talking nonsense.
Of character.
I mean, I don't know what's the matter. You're a good person, Adam. It's just, you're goofy.
Nothing to be done. Like to finish it?
Sure, thank you. Thank you.
Stay where you are.
No, not this again.
Is that him?
Oh no.
Err.
It's okay. He's not gonna hurt you.
But you said you were going to tell him about me today in our normal conversations.
We really do connect on such a just like conversational level. Just the back and forth is like totally logical.
Yes.
I know. Don't the sharp carrots. I mean, they're just carrots. It's still just carrots.
He said Godot.
I told
You told him my name?
Yeah, I know.
That was a secret for us.
Yeah, that felt like the weirdest part of our conversation. So
Now that he knows my name, he's happy.
I need a new conversation partner. I'm not hurt for me.
I know, I just felt like it was time I needed to move out. We've been roommates for like 5 years. It's time for us to go our separate ways.
Think about it.
I did. I think about it. We're not good for each other. We're not good when we live together. We feel like, children, always drinking, always partying. It's time for me to grow up.
You keep your numbers down. You don't have a rear. You know what has rears? Armies.
Yeah, we had army of pretty ladies coming in with nice careers, and it was fun while we had it. It was fun while we had it, but we need to be adults now.
Wrong. You make your own right and wrong. Hey, big fucking deal. The shot is yours. No one's disputing that. We're talking business. Let's talk business. You think it's good business to call Fletch in to help us?
Fletch is a strong guy, and he's going to help me move the boxes. Yeah. I'm not taking that shot. That's not my shot.
Well, then, okay. Are you sure?
I don't want to drink with you anymore. I'm an adult now. I want to get out of here.
All right, if you're sure.
I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure.
All right, then. That's all I worry about. And you're probably right. We could use 3 of us on the job.
Yeah, if you could, stop drinking and help me move these boxes, that would be great.
Somebody to watch for the cops, work out a signal.
There is no reason the cops are going to be here. Did you call the police? No, I don't want the police here.
Safety in numbers.
The police aren't going to help us move.
3-man jobs.
Okay, yeah, 3.
Knock, knock, Officer Daly here.
You call him, okay. Come in, Officer Daly.
Hey, boys! How's my favorite roommate?
Fine.
Yeah, I just heard a little bit of arguing going on and decided to, control the area. Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. We're just moving. We really don't need any help.
You, me, Fletcher.
Yeah, Fletch is on his way.
Fletcher's on his way.
A division of labor.
Oh.
We each, I can get the kitchen, he's gonna get the living room, and Fletch's gonna get the bedroom. Fletch is gonna get the bedroom.
That means what? Like a traditional split? Am I right?
Yeah, the traditional moving split, living room, kitchen, bedroom.
We get 10 off the top, goes to Earl, the rest 3-way split. Huh? That's what we got? Huh?
Well, Earl has the van, yeah, we're gonna put all the stuff in the van.
Well, that's all right.
No split for Officer Daly?
All right, lay the shot out for me.
You don't need another drink.
Yes.
Yes, as in you don't need another, okay, you're taking a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back there, the 3.
Yeah, 3 boxes. 3 more boxes we need to move.
Huh?
3 more boxes from the kitchen I need to move.
Yeah, where?
The kitchen!
Yeah.
You're drunk.
Are you mad at me?
Have you not been listening to everything I said to you? Yes, I'm pissed. You're a child. You're a child in a man's body.
You want to play gym?
Absolutely not. No. I'm not playing games with you.
I guess I'll go home, take a nap, rest up, come back here tonight.
So you got room for a new roommate?
I'm moving out.
So you got room for a new roommate?
Shit, no. You're right. You gotta trust your instincts, right or wrong.
Yeah. It was fun, but I miss you, but I gotta go. I gotta move out.
I know it, I know you do. Anybody wants to get in touch with me? I'm over at the hotel.
I'm moving. I'm the one moving.
I'm not the hotel. I stepped out for coffee. I'll be back 1 minute.
I know you're not a hotel. You are so fucked up right now.
And I'll see you around that.
Do not let this man drive. Do not let him go. Do not let him drive.
Oh, man. Irene is lagging behind, I guess. Maybe she got lost on the stairs. Up here, Irene!
We can't just wait for Irene all day.
Those stairs are steep.
I mean, we want to see the view from the top of the Empire State Building.
This is rather small.
I mean, yeah, it's not like a modern skyscraper, but it's still gonna be. I mean, come on, we can move away from the door.
There's only a double bed in here. Irene! Ah, it's hardly large enough for two.
This is the only room that they would rent us in the Empire State Building. It's not a normal fit.
How much do you ask for this apartment?
I mean, out of pocket.
How much is this apartment?
It was $3,000 for the night, okay?
$60?
I'm not gonna let you play hardball with me, Lisa.
$30 a person, but there are 3 of us.
Listen, I'm really underwater on this whole trip, and I was really hoping that you'd have my back on this.
Irene! We can't rent this place. You heard Mrs. Malone. She said $30 each per person. That would be $90 for the 3 of us. We can't afford it. No, we can't.
I mean, you hired me from the travel agency months ago. We laid it all out. I don't know why this is such a shock, and
Are you out of your mind, Irene? We would never get away with that. I'm going to find Mrs. Malone and tell her we changed our minds.
I don't. Mrs. Malone is gonna fire me if you tell her that I lost this job.
I know. I'm tired too.
Oh man, now I am tired. I feel like I can't breathe.
Leans across the back of the couch. Let's face it. We can't all 3 live here for the price of 2. And we certainly can't afford $50 each.
I mean, once again, oh man. If we should have 3 people, it break down to $1,000 each.
Every night?
Every
night! But how would she get in and out of here without Mrs. Malone seeing her? Arlela doesn't look fine, does she?
No, she's not. This is not even the security. This is the Empire State Building.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, Mrs. Malone would be sure to catch on. If I know her type, and I think I do, Mrs. Malone is like a bloodhound wherever money is concerned.
I mean, I don't know if I can speak against her. Oh wait, Irene.
All 4 of us?
Oh,
I have a baby! When I managed to get a job as a stenographer here in New York, I thought how positively thrilling it would be to live here. But something tells me that bringing you and Jenny along with me is going to offer more crown than I can take.
I didn't need to know the name. I didn't need to know the name of the baby. That's a lot for me.
Well, I don't suppose any of us would be here if Jenny hadn't won the television contest. All I can see are 3 desperate young ladies, one with a job, mind you, trying to jib a money-mad Irish landlady on 22nd Street out of a third of her rent.
She's like an 8th Irish. That name just kind of went down. It's not.
I don't like this whole setup, I tell you. If Jenny, oh heavens! Jesus, kid. I just remembered Jenny's still waiting in the corner drugstore with her.
Drugs gone. In my time in college, what about drugs in my body?
What if she decides to follow us?
She'll always lead the way. That's fine, at least with me.
You know how good Jenny is at making help from total strangers.
I'm so sorry to be here at all.
That's just what I mean.
That's you the second baby.
I'll need some of your money too.
I mean, listen,
Oh, you have a daughter?
So Thursday Improv just kicks off the week here for Kismet and kicks off the week for us here at Kismet Improv. Thank you. Tomorrow we have summer house party. And 3 teams: Bug, Plum, No Moments, and Second Flight. All right. And then Saturday we have Pride Sketch Night. Oh, Pride Sketch Show with Men of the Town and the Vibe Riders. Now we have a final performance of the evening for, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Sudden Theater.
We are Sudden Theater. We're going to be making up a play right before your very eyes. The things you just heard from that last act were written by dweebs wearing turtlenecks on typewriters. That's the way of the past. This is how plays are written now by 7 people spontaneously. So that's what we're going to be doing. Before we crack into how this play starts, which is from the beautiful monologue books by Applause Acting Series, which we all know. We all have our copy at home. This is my personal copy that I keep here at the We just need a location where there can be a lot of people who might interact, might not interact. Just a place like Rockton. That's a little smaller. We want to get a little more. Where?
Rockton High School.
A bar or a high school? What are we thinking?
There's just more rooms in high school.
There's more rooms in the high school. That's true. So
There could be a bar in high school.
there could be. And we'll cross that
We'll
bridge.
see.
Now, part 2 is that we're going to have the opening monologue of whatever our play is. So I just need you all to tell me when to stop flipping through these pages.
Stop.
Okay. Start there.
She talks to us, smoking a joint. When you do a lot of driving, like I do, see, where we live, everything is pretty far away from everything else. Like your house is here, and the mall's over here, school's over here. Timmy starts first grade next year. He's my firstborn, real smart.
Oh, and tennis is like way across the valley. So when you ride the freeways a lot of hours every day, you start to realize how much of your life you should spend being not really at somewhere, but between somewhere and somewhere else. These hills.
One every 4 hours, the guy said. One did nothing for this girl. It's 3 at a time and forget it. See, even at the best times, I'm not what you'd call heavily into reality. Father Benelli says it's not a good thing to run away from life. And okay, maybe he's got a valid point, but on the other hand, what the heck does a priest know about life?
Oh. And this woman, she lives next door and wears these, like, peasant blouses. Heidi in Sun City, it is too entirely bizarre. We have a great house. I think she makes pottery. Yeah, that would explain the blouse. But her husband, what an unbelievable asshole. Always grabbing my tush and going, honk, honk. Quality control, you pass, you know the type. But he's our neighbor, so what are you gonna do?
Calls my husband Ace. Hey Ace, I sure love to grab your wife's ass. I mean, you don't go around doing things like that when you're a grown up. I am a mother of 3. I am a grown up, for pity's sake. The thing about reality, like how I was saying, sometimes it can be very painful. And who needs more pain? So it's Pilltown for me.
And Smokeville and Powder City, the big rock candy mountains. My mama used to sing that, Mama. Without a little help, your heart could burst with the pain.
And then, like, I'll just pull up to the place where I was driving to, and presto, like magic, suddenly there I am, somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Now, we go to a school that might have a bar in it.
Get in, we gotta get you to school on time.
Okay. I'm going through the back seat first. Okay.
Belt. Greetings.
Hi, Mom.
Thank you.
Hi, Mom. Now, drive. Put it in drive. Put it in reverse. We gotta get out of drive first. Okay. 1, 2, 1. Drive. Good. All right. Now, that's all I can handle for this morning. I don't want to go into school with a fuzzy headspace.
It would be great if you could start taking the bus.
Bus, that's like 30 fuzzy headspaces all going at once.
I have a life, you know. Driving to school isn't what I want to do every day.
I can start talking more. I can tell you some stuff.
That doesn't stop me from driving you to school. The bus would help you get to school without me.
I like Father Benelli's class. He's nice. He says funny, priesty things. He's like, God is coming.
Hey! Get your crate out of the road!
Father Benelli wouldn't say that. He'd say, forgive me, forget. That's in the Bible.
Hey, you should know better than these crates in the road.
People put crates in a lot of places. Let's not get hung up on crates, Dad. Doesn't matter to me. I love you no matter what.
Not mention your father anymore. That'd be great.
Okay. I can only mention the Father above or Father Benelli. I understand that.
Could you call me Professor Benelli? Same father, just with triggers me.
I don't want to call any of my teachers professors. This is a high school, and I want to keep it casual. I want to say Father Benelli, not Mr. Benelli.
Okay.
Because he worked hard to get God in his life. He opened those doors wide, they swung, and those sweet chariots came in. A lot of these are biblical references. I don't expect you to get it because I've been doing the work.
My students are taking a calculus exam right now.
That's funny, and you're here.
They're probably cheating.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely cheating. I would be a appalled if none of them are cheating right now.
I hope they are cheating. I mean, I've been working at this school for 20 years and it's just too early.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, my kids are in the lab playing with the chemicals right now. I just slipped out.
You teach sixth graders. This is the high schoolers. High school starts in sixth grade.
I know, I got them fucking with chlorofluorocarbons. Yeah, CFCs.
Oh shit, like air conditioners?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a math teacher.
Oh, no,
Science.
it's okay. It's okay. That's just amazing thing about working at this school. The kids feel like they're independent, you know? Father Benelli's really got them on the straight and narrow.
Father Benelli is such an inspiration. He's the reason I keep coming back here for 6:30 a.m. every fucking day. He's got them like believing in themselves to almost a scary degree.
You're telling me, Rachel. I mean, sometimes I even leave my class and go to the back of his class just to watch. I mean, the man's in Oracle.
I've seen you there.
I know. You were there too?
Yeah. When I was hiding in the back of the dark corner, my students were taking the SATs. And I had to sneak away and get a little taste of what Father Benelli. You know, I would really love to grab his ass.
I thought about it.
Right? That cassock
I know.
just clings his butt it's like a couple of.
You gotta resist temptation. That's what he talks about.
Goodness, I feel like I walked in on something.
Father Benelli. Oh, no. We were talking about someone else's Cossack ass.
I have my class, they are teaching themselves.
Oh.
They're so independent, taught them how to do that. Oh, pardon me for staring. The Lord has blessed thee. I cannot tell a lie. You're so amazing.
Yeah, you've only been working here for 2 weeks, but we really see the difference in the students.
Yes, I do love the children. And you, Jefferson, you have a
What's my name?
special gift, Jefferson. Yes.
Is it under my chair?
Oh, that's such wit.
Yeah.
I'm hanging with your every word, really. And you, Julia Rachel Childs. That's a good name. I can take it. Your mother loved cooking shows. She did. Yes. And that's wonderful. It is.
He's so wise.
I'm going to go play some jazz now with my quartet.
What an interesting guy.
I hate the dress code. And I hate all the independent things they make us do. I know, I just want to get high and lose myself for a little bit.
What are you actually playing?
I just need to burn off some aggression, okay? They put a lot on us at this school. I just want to wear, like a cheap little dress and learn from someone teaching me things, rather than.
Why don't you do like I do and just not wear your gym uniform, then they'll send you to the auditorium.
I don't want to
And
break.
you could sit there and just chill.
I do want to learn, Alexandra. I don't know things. And they just keep coming up to me and telling me to believe in myself and believe that I know things. And the information's not there.
I was like that once.
I find that hard to believe. You're so self-actualized.
There were times that I didn't know shit from fuck. And I learned.
That's like AP level knowing different things.
I learned
like go to the library and like read about it.
The best thing they could have ever done is make in-school suspension be in the auditorium.
Oh my god. Because of all the documentaries they play continuously on a loop in the auditorium.
Yes, and I've learned so much.
I mean, it's mostly true crime, I thought.
It is like, you know what's interesting? Now you'll have to see it for yourself.
So all I have to do is not wear my uniform. I get center detention in the auditorium.
And they
and
have us watching things like the worst roommate ever,
I mean,
worst ex ever. I am my own stalker. I am a killer.
Sandra, give me a little.
Children teaching themselves. Children left to their own devices, instructing themselves in the ways of life because of the inspiring man of God and a bunch of lazy teachers who, until 2 weeks ago, had nothing to live for, but now are overtaken by things they don't understand. Meanwhile, a young boy, his mother won't speak of his father, and yet Father Benelli is there to fill the void.
Father Benelli. Oh, I didn't think I'd see you so soon after my transformation. See, I want to be just like you. The closest they had at the costume shop was Willy Wonka. It's a wee little king for a man who dares to dream.
That is, I'm touched that you would want to be like me.
I just want to be a prophet. That's what they called them in that funny book, right? Prophets. Isaiah. Elijah.
The Bible?
The Bible, yes.
Yeah.
That funny little book you lent me.
It is a funny little book, in a way,
Yes.
yes.
I'm gonna put this right here, and I'm gonna lean it in the chair like it's a person.
Okay, that's good.
I'm gonna take this chair.
I like your, velveteen suit.
Thank you very much. Would you like to rap for a while in the conversational sense?
I would,
Okay.
because I'm very cool.
You lead the way.
I like to talk with the youth.
Oh. Well,
I can help you out.
okay, yes, if you have any like hints, just give me.
We're just rapping here in this booth.
Okay.
Now it's your turn.
Okay. Perfect. I like this booth. I like it a lot.
Oh,
You try something?
that's good. You would fit into my jazz quartet because you're Ivan.
We are connecting like nobody's business right now. Oh my God.
It makes me feel, I don't know, God is with us.
God is with. Sorry, I had to take the cane out because that chair's for God now. Pull it up. So what does God have to say? You can hear him, right? Tell me what he thinks.
God is saying that you're a pretty cool kid.
That's so full of depth and really perceptive. I just feel like you see me. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty cool kid.
You are, and I have an appointment.
Okay.
Hey Tessa.
Oh, hey, Mark.
Yes, it's none of the teachers are here. A bunch of us are gonna go hang out by the garbage dump. You wanna come?
You know, when the teachers aren't here, I take that opportunity to learn.
Tessa, you old stick in the mud.
Yeah.
That's why I love you.
Oh, Mark. You smell like a dumpster, but you're hot. I've been reading this funny little book that Father Benelli gave me. It's called The Holy Bible.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Is that like a Netflix series or something?
Yes.
Oh my
You have
god.
to read it. And it doesn't matter what part you start in, like none of it makes sense. So it's just like flip. So what I do, I learned this from Robert Bonelli, is I just randomly flip until the spirit moves me to stop, and then I just start reading.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Can we do that now?
This is gonna be better than standing by a dumpster.
Oh, bullshit.
Well, we'll see. All right. Tell me when to stop. When the spirit moves you.
Stop.
All right. You see what? You see that's the book of the Bible.
Yeah.
What does it say?
It says that a man named Abraham
So this is Genesis.
Wow.
Oh, no gym uniform?
Never. Honk, honk. That's a great ass you have there.
There's a movie coming. If you could keep it down. They're watching Glory today.
Glory.
Glory's about the 54th from Massachusetts, the first black regiment to fight in the war. It's history movie today.
Is there crime in it?
There's a war.
Yeah, but is there crime?
I imagine there's stuff. I'm not keeping track of the minor crimes in the war. Why? Oh, is it true crime is your thing? You can pretend it is. There's a lot of killing going on.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he get money?
It's the war. It's the Civil War, yes. Hundreds of
Shut
thousands.
the fuck up, Matthew Broderick is getting his thing on.
Did you know that he killed someone?
Matthew Broderick or the captain of the
Both.
first blood?
He killed someone with a car.
No, shut the fuck up.
They had cars in the Civil War. He has took all the good seats.
In the Civil War, Matthew Broderick killed someone with a car.
No, in true crime life.
Matthew Broderick. I don't
Like
know.
George Bush's wife.
He killed George Bush's
No,
wife.
she also killed
She's
Donald
okay,
Trump.
right? She's a nice
Wait,
librarian.
Which George Bush?
I don't
One
know.
of the
Oh, I just assumed
years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people kill people with cars. Not as many as in this movie. Well, not cars in the movie, it's guns.
We're watching Cars.
I don't like cars.
That lightning McQueen should mind his own business.
Exactly.
There's not enough crime.
No, almost none. Except for crime.
Is that Denzel Washington?
STW
So
right there.
young.
I didn't think he's killed anyone.
No, exactly. I was gonna say.
We are murderless.
He's like God, isn't he?
God
No,
killed
that's the other,
people.
there's Morgan Freeman. He's also in this, isn't he?
I don't want to find out yet.
No.
Let's not spoil it.
I don't want to hear about anybody else.
Let's not
Any
talk
of the
about any
crimes. No.
Hey guys, I'm here because I hit Father Benelli with my car in the parking lot.
Oh, you. I'm making a pot.
I didn't know that Clay could do that.
Oh, yes. Clay can do whatever you ask of it.
I'm sorry, this is the only class to let me in my peasant's dress.
Would you like to give it a try? That's right, put your hands on it. That's right.
Bro, it's like the Clay's teaching me. It's like I don't even need a teacher. They just
I'm
learn.
just slightly behind you, I'm not touching you at it. I'm just a ghost-like presence behind you.
Oh yeah, you can make me into any shape you want.
Don't be afraid.
I don't know, fear is the emotion.
Come on, put your hands lower. Don't be
Put your
scared.
hands.
If this is
Yeah, now I'm taking shape. Just wait till you throw me in the kiln and get me all hard.
I don't. This is. I was reading something in this funny little book earlier.
The Bible.
Yes, the Holy Bible. It's hilarious. I don't think we should be doing this. I think we're giving in to our sinful natures. I think pottery is like a gateway drug to sin.
Have you ever read the book of the Song of Solomon? That's the sex part.
I've never randomly opened that page.
It's hard. It's hard.
Tell me when to stop.
Stop now.
Exodus.
Ah! You know all the sex is in the Song of Solomon.
Okay, I'm gonna try again.
They roll around in clay. They go down to the river and they get mud and they throw mud at each other.
Oh, well, that's
Rub it.
what-
Yeah, exactly. We're doing it in a more clean and civilized way. Not to use the word civilized, but like, modern.
I don't think we need to do
Yeah,
it.
it's fine.
I guess if we're just throwing mud around, like that funny little book tells us to do. Did you read the one about Daniel? The lions, they don't even eat him. It's so funny.
They didn't eat them. What about the guys who walked around in the fire and like didn't burn at all? Nebuchadnezzar was like.
Did you remember?
I guess nobody's coming by the garbage dump. Oh, hi! Hello!
I got a meetup to meet at the garbage dump.
Oh, yes, you've come to the right place, sinner. I can change your ways. Father Bellini taught me. You seem like a pretty cool dude.
I was told it was gonna be a chill hangout.
You like jazz? That was the big finish.
You're making me uncomfortable.
Listen, Buster.
I'm here to have fun. You're confounding me.
You know what else is confounding? Saxophone. Don't. That could be happening in your head if you just let me in.
I got this text saying, hey, come to the dump, aka Smokesville, aka Hilltown. Sounds like it's gonna be pretty fun.
That's right.
Powder party effort.
Yeah.
Am I late for the dumpster party?
I mean, this seems like Willy Wonka here is.
Oh. Willy Wonka. That's right. You want to hear jazz?
Well, I got another thing on my bucket list, listening to jazz. I've always meant to, just never get around to it. What? Okay, maybe I can do it tonight. All right, that's all we have tonight, everybody. Thank you for coming out. Be safe.
No one can take your place. I really know I